Self-esteem is the value you place on yourself. But how exactly does your mind calculate that value? What causes you to have high self-esteem or low self-esteem? The psychologist Carl Rogers explored those questions in the 1950s. In fact, the terms self-esteem and self-worth are taken directly from his work. Rogers believed the levels of positive regard you experienced as a child influenced your ability to value yourself. Put simply, if you were positively regarded by caregivers, you learned to positively regard yourself. He explained that self-esteem develops in the zone of overlap between your self-image and your ideal self. Your ideal self is your mind's eye picture of who you want to be. Your self-image is your mind's eye version of who you are right now. If there's a lot of overlap between your ideal self and your self-image, your zone of self-regard is large, and this results in appropriately high levels of self-esteem. Rogers said people with high self-esteem display 5 characteristics. They're open to experience, accepting both positive and negative events. They live in the present rather than constantly reviewing the past or looking towards the future. They trust their own feelings. They're creative and willing to take risks, and they live fulfilled, happy lives. But what about people with low self-esteem? If there is little alignment between your ideal self and your self-image, your zone of self-regard shrinks. You'll experience low self-esteem. So what can you do if your self-esteem is low? That's where positive psychology comes in. Simple techniques can help you create better alignment between your ideal self and your self-image. These include mindfulness activities, reflected best self exercises, and gratitude journaling. To find out more about how to use these evidence-based techniques, visit my website now.